In this video, I'm going to explain and teach you how to control your dogs and manage your dog's impulse control. You want to stay tuned until the end of this video because I'm literally going to show you how to do it live on this video. All that and more, including Rosie, coming up. Hello dog lover, my name is Saro. I'm a dog trainer, also coach dog owners. This is Rosie, and today I'm going to teach you how to manage and control your dog's impulse control. If your dog is one of those dogs who chases birds or squirrels, it's foodie and is food protective and protects its food. If it's counter surfing or jumps on people, this is the video for you. These are all impulse controls and we need to teach them how to control it and how to manage it. So Rosie today is going to help me to help you to teach this simple technique. Before we get to details, let me go through the steps that you need to take in order to manage and deal with this issue. So the first thing that you want to do if you have a dog who has impulse control issues, you want to avoid off-leashing that dog for a year and work on this dog until you have a good control over this dog. The other thing that you want to do, you want to focus on, first of all, understanding that you need to correct and praise your dog. You can't just think about not correcting your dog. A dog who makes mistakes like that, you need to correct it. So think about correction and praising your dog. So you're gonna have to use a lot of yeses and nos towards your dog. We're gonna create a cue or a word that is gonna help us to give that verbal cue to our dogs. I like to use the word no because it's easy to use. You can use whatever word you want to use. You can use stop it, you can use cucumber, you can use pause, you can use you can use love you, whatever word you want to use. As long as you use that word all the time. You're going to use these cue words, the yes and no's. So no, for example, you're going to use it whenever your dog is making a mistake, and yes or good boy or good girl whenever your dog is doing a good thing. Throughout the day, just to get your dog familiar with these words and cues for a time being. You're not expecting any results for a week or two. You're just familiarizing your dog with the words and those cues. So yes and no's whenever your dog does something good or wrong. After you've done all these steps, then you can use it throughout the day with your dog and then expect results. So this may take few weeks or a month or two until you get results. So now that you know what those steps are, go ahead and implement them and use them and practice them. And in this case, I'm going to use Rosie to control its impulse control. So for example, if your dog is reactive to birds and squirrels and things like that, first of all, we have to see what we can practice with inside of the house, that we have a controlled environment and a controlled situation. So in this case, I know Rosie is very foodie. So I'm going to involve food in this training. So I know she loves food, but I'm going to teach her not to touch this food, okay? So the way you're going to do is you're going to start creating those cues. So in this case, I'm going to say, Rosie, no. Good girl. I don't really have to reward her with food. I can reward her with praise and see what she does. So nope. Good girl. Yes. Good girl. So right away she got the point. So as soon as I said no, she stopped doing it. So this is something that you have to practice it a lot until your dog and you get comfortable with it. Here I'm not rewarding her with the food. I'm not letting her to eat the food either. I just want her, and I'm not taunting her either with the food. So I'm just using it as an example for you guys, okay? So again, if there's food, nope. Nope. Good girl. Yes, good girl. Good girl. So believe it or not, she's very foodie. So even though the food is in front of her, she's really respecting the cue that she's getting. And believe it or not, also, I haven't done any training with her. This is our first time that we're doing this, and the first time that we're meeting and doing this exercise with her. So as you can see, as I move the food forward, she's actually backing up. She's understanding the concept that she is not allowed to touch it or anything like that. Nope, good girl. And now the food becomes less valuable to her. So as you can see, she's even walking away from it. So she doesn't want to do anything with it. She's more now interested in getting involved with me, the relationship that we're building. So this is very important for you to understand that it's easy to tell no to a dog. If you're saying no to a dog from deep in your dark place in your heart, and you're saying no to a dog, if you do it with that energy, of course you're going to have negative effects and results. But if you do it properly, if you do it without any emotional attachment, your dog is not going to hate you, is not going to pack the bags and leave the house, and you're going to get results. So there we go. So I have food in front of her, and she's actually ignoring it. She won't touch it either. So even if I walk away, I'm going to go a little bit further, and I'm going to even test it, go further. So as you can see, she's even walking away. So this doesn't mean that she's traumatized or she's broken. This means that she's respecting the exercise and she's understanding the concept. And believe it or not, it's not the food now that is more important to her. Until now, food may have been important to her, but now she's understanding, okay, that's not important to me. What is important is the relationship that I have with this human being, right? Rosie, yes? Good girl, yes. So that's how easy it is. Basically, don't make a fuss and don't make a big deal out of it. Just go ahead and practice this simple exercise with your dog. When you're telling your dog to stop it and say no, say it from your heart, not from your dark places. Say it with your kindness. Say it from your good place from your heart. And as soon as your dog stops that behavior, praise her and reward her with your heart, with your love, with that, and that's how easy it is to train and control a dog without food, without training and all that. So again, don't worry about it. You're not traumatizing your dog when involving food and things like that. All you're doing is you're teaching your dog how to respect some rules and follow those rules in the house. If you have any questions, please let me know and leave those questions in the comments area, and I'll address them very soon or in my next video. If you like this video and if you like Rosie, please give it a thumbs up, share this video, and also comment. And if you want to have a great dog, well-behaved, healthy, and happy dog, consider subscribing to my channel and hit the bell icon as well, so you will get notified as soon as I post my next video. We will see you next time, and until next time, have fun with your dog. Good girl.